At 18 years old, Mallory Wegeman became paralyzed from the waist down after a routine medical procedure. She chose to persevere instead of wallowing in her grief, and she became a two-time Paralympic champion. I talked with Mallory about her motive to write about her journey and a new book called Limitless, and what she's learned about herself by getting back into the pool.
It's so much about not telling, but sharing my story in a way that can hopefully meet people where they're at so they can step back and honor their own journey. Every single one of us has a story, and we all have these ebbs and flows, the low points and the high points along the way. And I think that Limitless to me isn't just like this cutesy fluff statement. It's a way of being. It's a way of understanding that we all have circumstance in our life, but we are more than that.
Take me back to the first moments, the first weeks that you realized you'd never be able to walk again, and tell me, what place did that put you in?
When I was newly injured and coming to terms with the idea that living life in a wheelchair would be my new normal, and I wouldn't walk again, and all the little finer details would be different. I would learn to adapt to them, but they would be different. And I think for me early on, I was just so afraid. It wasn't as much that I was afraid about how will I adjust to life in a wheelchair in terms of the technicality of wheeling rather than stepping, but I was afraid of what did being on four wheels mean for my life. When I left the walls of the hospital, I felt alone. I felt unseen. I felt like I went into a society that I wasn't represented in. And it's really hard to become what you can't see. And it wasn't that I missed walking, I just missed being seen. I'm very fortunate. I found the water just 2.5 months after my paralysis. I grew up a lifelong swimmer, and in April of 2008, I returned to the pool for the first time. And in a lot of ways, that black line that trails the bottom of almost every competition pool you'll ever see, it brought me back to life, and it saved my life.
Take me through the process, the day that you got your first gold medal, and just walk me through it a little bit if you can remember it.
Oh gosh, can I remember it? September 2nd, 2012. I remember moments before going into the ready room where we're staged for about 20 minutes prior to our race. One of my teammates took my headphone off my ear and he said, "Go shock the world." And when my hand hit the wall, I saw one light go off of my starting block. And that one light represented that I had just won the race. And I heard the announcer announce my name and that I'd broken the Paralympic record and become the Paralympic champion. And in that moment, I think it was so symbolic that you never give up until the race is over. There were so many times throughout the 4.5 years going into that moment, from my paralysis on January 21st, 2008 to my gold medal race on September 2nd, 2012, where it would have been so easy to just give up. I mean, shoot, at 25 meters into the race, it would have been easy to say there's no way and just kind of mentally fold into that. But you got to fight for every inch. And that night when I got to sit atop the podium, I saw my family and I saw my teammates and I saw my community. And I knew that that medal wasn't about me and it wasn't about my race. It was about the people who lifted me up when I had nothing to give. And I truly do believe in life, we are only as good as the people we surround ourselves with.
At 25 meters left in that race where she set the record and won the gold, she was a whole body length behind the person in front of her, but she fought back and set the record. She's incredible. Mallory's doing a virtual launch party for her new book, Limitless, on Thursday. She's doing it for a really great organization called Angel City Sports. They do everything to help kids and veterans with disabilities get out there and compete and play sports. It's so fantastic. Mallory is going to make a special appearance, a live appearance, tomorrow morning on Good Day LA. It's great.
Liz, the pull-ups with the chair, right? That shot right there. Alex?
Yeah, and Angel City Sports, based in Southern California, that's where Angel City comes from. And Liz, I think that phrase she said, just about being seen, that can be applied to so many people's lives, has really nothing to do with sports, but so many people can relate to that.
It's such beautiful inspiration. If Mallory can do that, she gives us all great inspiration. She's just wonderful, great motivational speaker.
Yeah, she's got a great message. We're looking forward to seeing her tomorrow on Good Day LA. Thanks so much, Liz.